Hi guys, thanks for checking out the video. This is part 8 of the 8-part series on the new fundamentals of digital marketing. I'll leave a link in the description to the live event itself because I believe that you have a lot more value to get from the live event because we spent a lot more time talking about these concepts in a lot more detail. Taking questions as well also allowed us to be able to cover a lot more ground than we will in this video. Again, this is supposed to just be a summary. So welcome to part 8 and the 8th fundamental that we'll be looking at, which is tech. So the big question really around this fundamental is how do we leverage, all the innovations that we are seeing today, from virtual reality to augmented reality to mixed reality to the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, all these different innovations that we are seeing, blockchains. How do we leverage these innovations? And I think that by asking these questions of ourselves as we put together a digital marketing strategy, it would definitely allow us to think outside the box. It would definitely push us to build more sophisticated experiences for the customers that we seek to serve. Very, very, very important. And I think that if you haven't started to read up on these things, I'd advise that you do, because obviously the customers' expectations will continue to grow along with the rate at which they are adopting these new technologies as well. So I'll probably leave 1 or 2 links in the description for you to check out some of these concepts and read up a bit more about them. So the big question is, how do we leverage these new innovations? The second question to ask is, how do we leverage technology to scale brand experiences? Like I said earlier, because the customer is evolving along with the innovations that they are already experiencing anyway, their expectations continue to grow as well. So it's very important for us as brands, as businesses, as product owners to be able to ask ourselves these questions. And I dare say that the moment we are able to provide exciting and meaningful answers to these questions, we will separate ourselves from the bunch, and it would ultimately become an opportunity for us to uniquely position ourselves for the customers that we seek to serve. There's a case study that comes to mind, is a Nike Air Jordan case study. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can check it out. Is one of the very, very exciting ways that I've seen technology being integrated into a very clear marketing and business objective, and it was done seamlessly. I loved it. Everything from the execution of the creative to the integration of the technology to driving towards a very clear business objective, which I think was a product launch. I think this was well executed. So if you haven't already, this is the final fundamental we're looking at in this series. So you have to start to ask yourself these questions. If you haven't seen the other parts of the series, I want to encourage you to please make sure you do so from part 1 to 7. This is part 8. It's been a very, very exciting experience for me to really take you through this series, which I said already is the cut down version of the full event. I'll leave a link in the description to that event, so make sure you check that out, because I honestly believe that you have a lot more value to get from the full event itself, because we spent a lot more time having these conversations. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me through this series. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Like I always like to do, my presentations, social media content, video content, everything I do, Canva has always been the tool that I like to recommend, because that's the tool that I use, and I want to encourage you guys to check it out as well. I'll leave a link in the description to check out Canva. I think it's a free trial. I think it's 14 days or 30 days. So I want to encourage you to check that out as well. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.